Thank you very much. And happy customer experience for all of you. And it is really a pleasure to be part of this program tonight. I'll be sharing with you, Ian, and the rest of attendees, a creative approach to a challenge that we faced in customer experience. And I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that I can add value through this session.
Fantastic. I have absolutely no doubt that we're going to enjoy this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Abdulaziz is the Executive Director of General Customer Experience for the Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development. That's a mouthful, but I think I've managed to successfully say it in the right way, Abdulaziz. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass the stage to you.
Thank you. Just can you confirm you can see the slide?
Yes, we can. We can see you and we can see the presentation.
Good. First of all, just a small brief about the Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development. We are one of the largest and huge organizations in Saudi Arabia. We serve more than 30 million customers. Basically, our portfolio of customers includes government, private sector, third also party, or let's say NGOs, non-profit organizations. We serve individuals, all kinds of individuals, starting from normal individuals, orphans, expats, people with disabilities, and name it. So our service touches every single human being in Saudi Arabia, and we are facing huge challenges with customer experience and reaching their expectations. So in the daily work in the ministry, we face different and all kinds of challenges that affect customer experience, and most of the time we are forced, and we are being working together to become more creative in finding solutions. I'll be sharing with you today a small or quick case study about our customer care center and how we suffered and how we transformed from a minus CX to a positive CX. We turned the table around without extra cost, just with becoming more and more creative in finding solutions. So let's start the presentation. First of all, I'm going to explain the agenda. Then I'll touch on the solution that we created, the creative solution. Then the results that we achieved in 2020 and 2021. So let's begin with a challenge. First of all, our service channel is a blend of different physical and digital channels, and basically the email, the portal, the live chat, Twitter, the call center are the most heavy channels receiving traffic from different kind of customers. So recently we faced challenges in each of these channels, and one in particular is the call center. The call center have been suffering from heavy transactions starting from 2019. Then the traffic increased during the pandemic, and currently we have an average of 130,000 calls every month. When the pandemic started, the number of increased dropped calls have also dramatically doubled and increased, and we started seeing 23% of calls dropped. Therefore, customer loyalty and the customer satisfaction dropped also to 79%, and it was dropping, and the decline continues to drop during the past year, until we came up with the solution that I'm gonna explain today. In addition, due to the also economical situation around the world and the pandemic also, we couldn't finance our initiatives to enhance the performance and the customer experience in the call center. The number of customers are increasing, and we serve through the call center only more than 1 million. I said that we serve around 30 million, but they are divided into different channels. The call center only takes plus 1 million customers. As I said before, the pandemic played significant role in preventing suppliers from delivering a very good quality of service. Given that information and this challenge, and we started seeing fluctuating in our call center in the past year. So as you can see in the slide, from January to December, the number of received calls and the answered calls, there is a very big gap between received and answered, and the SLA is fluctuating ups and downs, but mostly in the range of 70%, never goes up to the expected SLA level. This is a small brief about the situation, and it is not good. It is not good that we drop more than 70%. We drop more than 23% of the calls. Sometimes we reach 30%, but the average during the year was 23%, and all unhappy customers, frustrated, and they started attacking on social media. They started raising complaints through different channels, and the customer experience index declined at that time. So the solution and how we became creative. We started analyzing the data and analyzing the root cause problems, and trying to find out what was the real problem. And the problem was that during the past few years, there was no justification of the traffic that is coming to the call center, because of different procedures and different problems in the process of delivering services and activating service to customers. One of the channels that been affected and impacted was the call center, because we used to deliver services through the call center. And with the increase of traffic during the pandemic, we couldn't hold. And we found that the only way to reduce this traffic, and also to solve customer issue, enhance customer experience, is to inject more agents and control the number of drop calls, then increase customer satisfaction, and then focus on the quality, then also focus on reducing the cost of managing call centers. So given the fact that we did not have the budget to inject more agents, to the call center, either through normal call centers or the social media, we decided to come up with another way of doing this. So to overcome this, we started the process to fix the performance in 3 steps. As I said before, we started root cause analysis, then create corrective action plans, and third, execute and monitor performance. So what was the plan? Our plan was to inject and implement number of ideas to solve each of the problems. What the traffic issue, we had to enable more effective service channels. Like, for example, we opened a new digital channels to reduce the traffic on the call center, and we enabled the branches to do that also, to do the same. We enhanced the infrastructure. We introduced artificial intelligence and RBAs in the call center to support reducing and helping agents on resolving problems. When it comes to the issue of drop calls, we increased the number of agents. But the creativity here is, how did we increase this number? And I'm gonna elaborate on that in the next slide. Also, we redesigned the IVR tree, and we started implementing outbound calls for the customers who we missed in the week. We engage customers and apologize to them and say that we are having heavy traffic and need to serve you right now, and we solve their issues and problems. For the unsatisfied customers, as I said before, we engage them and solve their problems, and try to also find that what was the problem, and analyze the case behind it, and solve other customers' problems before they contact the call center. The budget here, we couldn't inject agents, so we decided to use internal resources. Recruit our employee from inside the ministry, train them, inject them in the call center. Also, we started segmenting big customer segments into micro segments, and provide separate method of engagement to enhance their customer experience and enhance their journeys with the ministry. So breaking into micro segments sometimes helps you understand the pain, and also design a solution around this segment. The roadmap, we did this in 6 stages. First, we started in 2020 by operating the call center separately and enhancing the performance of each sector. We have 3 sectors in the ministry. We have the labor sector, and the social development sector, and the civil service sector. So we separated each one of them because we wanted to separate issues, separate problems, and manage customer experience in each sector individually, and work on each sector journeys and customer experience and solutions before merging the 3 together. Then we launched a unified call centers. We fixed the problems, and we fixed customer experience in each sector. Then we unified them into one with the high standards of operations. Third step, into 2021, we developed and enhanced human resources and management capability call center. We launched several training program, development program, in order to make our employees who do not have any experience in call centers and receiving calls to work as agent in a call center. Then we started outsourcing all HR resources and operational activities as an OpEx. This is in 2022. And then after that, we're going to outsource everything from 2022 to 2024. So let's talk about 2021 and what we did to inject employees into call centers. These are the tracks that we implemented. We called it the improvement tracks. The first track was human resources. We focused on training employees that do not have any experience in call center operations, and we started recruitment roadshow, visiting all regions, looking for employees that have the experience, the initial experience to become agent. Then we introduced incentives to employees who wants to join call centers. Second track was a digital transformation track. We improved the electronic services, the self-services, and we provided solutions for remote work. We asked agents to stay at home and also answer calls and deliver their services through digital transformation. Third track was the operations. Operations and serving customers requires an infrastructure. And we noticed that our CRM system was not up to the expectations. Immediately, we initiated a project that called Unified CRM, and we launched it in 2021. Around that, we developed the governance of digital platforms. We decided that only digital solutions that improves customers' lives are the systems that we are going to implement, and we stopped all initiatives that doesn't play a significant role in enhancing customer experience. And in addition to that, there was a fourth track, which is the operating model. A team of legal and also product experts worked on collecting call center data, then collecting data from external partners, study and analyze these data, and develop the operating model, the future operating model that we are going to use in the call center. This is the map of Saudi Arabia, and you can see that we have recruited 500 agents from within the ministry. So for the 500 normal employees, no experience in call centers or customer experience from around the kingdom, from 9 regions, we recruited them, and then we started teaching them and training them in technical and soft skills. We divided the 500 into the 3 sectors: the labor sector, social development sector, and the civil sector. Then we initiated programs to support this initiative. As I said before, the Unified CRM, the IVR, and the redesign of the IVR 3. We initiated also a quality management team to manage the quality and also to monitor and enhance. And also we initiated the knowledge management infrastructure. Then training, we started training employees, more than 29 training programs, more than 230 trainees, more than 26 supervisors was trained and coached, more than 26 supervisors had technical training, and we opened 5 trainers, and we allocated 5 trainers in each center to make sure that we continue educating and coaching agents. On top of that, we understand the nature of call centers. It's a very hard and very stressing job, and in order to motivate people to deliver a very positive customer experience, we launched incentives program, recognition and financial incentives. So we deliver every month around $1,500 for best achievers in each call center, and also the best manager gets $2,500 every month for the best manager of the month. We have also give them overtime allowance and other financial compensation. In addition, our minister, His Excellency, meets the best achievers every quarter and recognized best performance. We monitored the project by having a very strong PMO, project management dashboard, is being put in place, and we also have a call center heat map. We understand the behavior of customers and when they call, when the performance goes down and goes up. Therefore, we take actions quickly. We monitor the daily calls performance every day, and we have a quality team now from within the ministry, no third party involved, and our employees, our staff records the calls and check quality. On top of that, we have clear KPIs that we track for the call center. So, what was the result? We did all of that. We placed the call centers. We did everything. We became very creative in recruiting people, managing people, and we understand that we are doing something against the global trend, which is outsourcing the call centers. But we managed to develop the call centers internally, and we are seeing very good results. So now I'm gonna share with you the results. That 23% drop calls have dropped to 5%. So now we answer 95% of the calls that arrive to the call center. The customer satisfaction increased from 78 to 92%. And this is a very interesting information. We used to have a 1 hour waiting call time at the call center, and now we reduce the time to 3 minutes. And this is because of the project. This is what I have today, and I hope I was lucky in delivering this project, this success story. I believe that we have been quite creative in developing the idea and executing the idea.